best of the
Commander.
best.
We are
Got no wreck race.
What's the plan? GSL. Kaboom, baby! Go on.
So many nerds in here today. Foreign nerds, Korean nerds.
That's right.
Our Toast's nerd right
All
next
living
to me.
together in harmony. Who
Yes.
thought this could ever happen?
I knew the world, the arc of the universe does bend towards justice after all.
That's such a funny quote.
Thank you, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
So, Seed and Party, kind of a wonky series there. It looks like that was a series where all ends and timing all ends just win.
Yeah.
Here we are now. We're going to have another mirror match at the ZVZ. It's going to be Leenock against SuHoSin.
All right. I'm actually pretty excited for this. You know, Leenock, he tends towards aggression. SuHoSin, he's cheesy. What are we going to see? SuHoSin only played one ZVZ in his up and down match and went for like a 10 pull into Speed, Bling, Roach, Baneling all up one base. And by the way, he sent a queen across the entire map, chasing Overlords so that he couldn't scout it, and then was transfusing when he got there on Roaches. It was pretty funny. So we'll see what craziness SuHoSin has planned. I'm actually really excited to see.
Well, you know, we don't normally get two super aggressive Zergs in a ZVZ. We haven't statistically casted as many ZVZs, just so you know, as of late. So, I don't know, guys. Let's get ready. The loser is out. The winner has to go up against Party. Tough call here. We're going to see what happens. Tastos is here in Seoul, Korea. This is the GSL Codex.
GSL Ohana.
All right. In the upper left, he had a tough match up against Party. Barely lost. Now he's here to prove himself. His ideas. None of them.
FXO, Leenock.
And in the bottom right starting location, we have our Zerg player losing to Seed. If he wins this, he's going to have to go up against Party. His ideas.
SuHoSin.
Who, of course, is 10 pulling.
Of course. All right, now the question is, when does Leenock make his spawning pool?
Does he go hatch first, or is he going to go ahead for like a 14 pull, perhaps? If he does, and he's going to be feeling pretty good about himself.
Oh, nice. Yeah, don't puke tasteless. Actually, I've been feeling fine. I was a little bit worried because that's like one of those nightmare scenarios. They're, by the way, in case you just tuned in, they're referencing to the fact that I had food poisoning yesterday.
Yeah. Basis was very sick.
I was very sick. I didn't think I was going to come in today. That's like one of those nightmare scenarios. It's like you see those videos on YouTube. It's got like 1 million views. It's like some guy on TV and then he barfs on himself, you know?
Yeah.
Or, you know,
I would love to see it.
It's actually the best. If you want to know the funniest video of that ever, I think I've shown this to you. It's the news anchor, and he's on local news. He's talking about there's just some massive amount of birds living in this tree. They've all migrated to this part of the neighborhood. All right, they're all in the tree, and he's standing in the tree, and he's broadcasting about there's birds, all these birds living. And as he's broadcasting, a bird poops into his mouth. It is like so hilarious.
What happens?
Well, just because you
Does he just puke?
You get to see that broadcaster, like, he's like, and over here, you know, and then, I don't know where he's Cincinnati. And then the bird craps in his mouth and complete expletives come out, and he's in total it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
So anyways, I was hoping that wouldn't be me today, but I actually don't feel like I'm sick anymore.
Well, I got to bring some birds in, man.
Yeah, man.
Because I'd love to see that. I'd love to see birds pooping
Are
in
you
your
in?
mouth.
Was that what your Tartosis?
All right, so anyways, the Zerglings are here, but he does know this micro trick, of course. This micro trick, for those of you who don't know it, you go in between 2 mineral patches on the back one, you just keep spamming, and as the lings come in, you can attack out, and a bunch of your drones attack at once. The lings have no surface area, but the drones with their little range attack, look at that, bam,
He's gonna hit him.
slapping Zerglings down.
Yeah, this is bunching, basically.
Yeah.
The problem, though, is he is losing drones.
He's lost 1 so far.
Oh, are you serious? I thought I was losing more
No,
than that.
this is like super effective against these rushes. Like when you see your opponent is doing that,
That was so sick.
yeah. When they're doing that, you can't attack the drones. You have to go somewhere else. Like he should have actually realized that on this map, Leenock knows about this, obviously. If you're a top-level pro gamer, you know about this drone trick. You look at this map, you say, okay, that spot has an area where Zerg can do that, so don't go there. Attack the hatchery, kill the hatchery. But instead, Leenock went hatchery first into gas into pool against someone who went 10 pool and lost 1 drone. The amount that Leenock is ahead is almost unfathomable.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. So, you know what we can learn from that is that you can't do this kind of strat on any map where your opponent has a little nook within the minerals.
Yeah. Well, SuHoSin's just going mass speedlings now because he just has to do another phase all in because, again, guys, he's so far behind. Like, Leenock could literally make 3 spines as natural and it would not be a bad idea. But he's making a baneling nest in 1. He's decided, okay, you know, get a baneling nest out, have a couple banelings, no way to die. And in fact, he's going to see a quadrillion Zerglings coming at him, so that's all he needs to do is morph a couple banes.
Yep. And he's probably going to put the banes in the back over here.
Absolutely.
Back left once it can't be hit. Oh, he's actually going to move 2 up there, excuse me. He's going to morph him up there.
Well, he has transfusions on both queens.
Nice position here, by the way.
Yeah, he just needs to buy some time, get some banes out, that's all. And that ramp just not going to break, but yeah, he has 2 transfuses. Somewhat simple.
And that's it. I mean, that's just...
Well, SuHoSin's not going to make it easy. He's going to keep sending lings in to try to take out the banes. But now there's so many banes for Leenock. Try to imagine a world in which Leenock loses this tasteless. I dare you.
No, I can't.
Can't do it?
It's not possible.
You got a good imagination, too.
I do.
Sometimes you... I almost came up with something
I watched
funny,
the booth collapse and Leenock dies. We just have a camera shot there. I'm like, well, according to GSL rules, we can't help him until he leaves the game, so...
Alright, so here comes his queen. He's going to try to target down banelings if possible.
Right. Offensive queen here.
Well, he's killed a bane. Oh my god.
Whoa, he was brushing right up on that. And
Alright, and here comes the rest of the bane train. And we should be seeing GG.
Yeah, there's a chance he's going to make drones, but no. GG.
Yeah, why make drones after that? SuHoSin's not dumb. He knows.
Some nerds are tells us sometimes the guy has 5 bases and the other guy's on 3 as Terran, and he starts to lose them all and he lifts up the buildings.
Yeah, that does happen.
And I'm like, well, I guess you're ruining the show.
Yeah, but that's a Terran player. This is a Zerg player.
Yeah, that's true.
There's so many nerds that are mad right now.
He like sends out his overlords and makes creep on other places and starts hiding like his spine crawlers there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, you know, SuHoSin, we can just bring that game down to 1 point. He attacked into that little drone nook, that little drone cranny. Imagine that those drones are butter and that mineral line is an English muffin, a Thomas's English muffin, not one of those cheap ones that you buy from the supermarket.
My grandma used to give me Thomas's English muffins.
Well, they're the ones that when you break them apart, they have all those nooks and crannies to fill up with butter and become delicious. Whereas you buy like the cheap ones that are like just bread shaped like English muffin, there might be a nook and a cranny.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah, that's about it though. And in those mineral lines, you can attack the drones. But in the Thomas's English muffin mineral lines,
you cannot.
You cannot. You must go over after the hatchery at the natural.
All right, now we know.
Yeah.
All right, game number 2.
This is what I do for a living, Tasteless.
You're paid to do this, Artosis.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be Daybreak. Now, I feel like SuHoSin does have good late game, but he's just inclined to rush. I don't know if that's a nerves thing. I don't know if he just feels like, well, my control's better. But we'll see. Do you think we're going to see aggression here again?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I do. Daybreak, what aggression will it be, though? I don't know.
I don't know, man. We're going to find out soon. Leenock with the crazy mouth movement. Of course, SuHoSin looking a little bit pensive. We're going to see who's going to move on here.